Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 11/8/2024. When I first started New Day to Start Up Again, I was focusing on love, Eros, because during my journey, I came to find the center was self-love, which I found to be faith and surrender to the way, love. And the problem is that in our society, what my now idea of love is completely different than like what I've been programmed to believe love is. And I'm not trying to put myself in a different category. I'm just trying to explain where I'm at in my life and reflect how I see society. So like, love is brotherly love. That's gay. That's lame. It's very interesting how homosexuality has actually had a negative impact on brotherly love. Or maybe I don't even know. I don't want to say it's had a negative impact. I'm not trying to be divisive. But you can truly have love for your brother, and I don't mean brother by another mother. I could be brother from another mother. And it doesn't have to just be male. There is an archetype of male love, brother to brother. But there's also a female love of female to female and male to female. It's all really love, but I think that the idea of like true bromance, like a guy really digging another guy, doesn't have to be sexual at all and shouldn't be, really. That's not what love is. Love isn't sex. And so I think it's interesting. There's been a play in our society of that where, whether it was designed or not, it's had an effect on what's something that should be really good and embraced is one person having like that much adoration. Not in like, it's just a reflection and an acknowledgement of that, and how that becomes lame or becomes gay is stupid. We should be embracing that because it's a good thing. Then there's also like the idea of the brown noser, the opportunist, the one that's doing things to make themselves look good to get things in return. The fake love, the grandstanding, the moral high road, the righteousness. We are all hypocrites from what I've observed. Genuine, be true to yourself, know yourself, self-discipline, uneasiness, anxiety. When you're unable to be true to yourself and your purpose, when you're not getting what you want, when you have to do something you don't want to do, anxiety tightens and restricts. Reaction is our test, but it's not pass-fail. It's choose your own adventure. If I don't like the consequences, I can start over. But that's just like a book. The Choose Your Own Adventure series is just a book. When your deeds are written down, they become law, and you are responsible. I don't want to go off script. I was going to try to give some relevance to what I just said, but let me move into what I kept writing down because I got a lot written. Love is not lame. Love is what you follow. I think love is searching for and observing the light in the darkness and the shadows when there is too much light. Finding the best solution and following the steps with care and diligence for the greater good. Contribute. I got lost yesterday. I don't want to get into, I'm trying to keep my personal life out of these videos, but I had some like shame, I guess is the best way to say it, self-guilt, because yesterday I played a little bit too much in the sandbox. And as I reflected back this morning, I'm like, dang it. So I should have just been quiet and not involved myself. The more that you involve yourself in situations that there's just points in when we are tested and we have an option of doing what we want to do in a situation. And so yesterday I felt like I was trying to like live in the moment, but I allowed myself to I get into that a little bit in this as I write more down. So I'm going to stay on script. So anyways, I got lost yesterday and I had some guilt this morning. That's what prompted me to do this video. Love is forgiveness with intent of retribution and behavior modification, being self-aware. Love isn't lame. Love is growth. Haters are going to hate. If you hate, you are not following love. You do what you want to do. You choose your own adventure. Every new day you start. Zen mind, beginner's mind, Shanru Suzaki. I botched that name. It was a big video, I guess. It's a book is what it is, but I listened to a rendition of it in my development and my core of my self-awareness. The idea of this beginner's mind really resonated with me in helping me find my center. So I'll link it below this video. I haven't actually talked about it much in these videos, but it's this idea that starting over with the beginner's mind in everything that you do really helps you to follow love, follow the way. And I don't want to try to do justice to the ideas of this Zen mind, beginner's mind. So I just would encourage you to watch it. But it essentially speaks of just remembering, no matter how good you get at anything, to start over. Like part of what makes you to be able to be that and sustain that is to remember to start over. And that's being fallible too. For my skeptical side, heaven does seem kind of lame. Like hell sounds like hell in my ideas of hell. Good, evil, up, down, cold, hot, white, black, man, woman, chicken, egg. At source, good had to create evil. The first defines the second. Good defines not good. Not good becomes evil. If never defined, we self-define. That is our awareness. Love is just a word. The way cannot be defined, only observed and followed. We live in a moment each day. We choose, we define our reality with our awareness and reaction to our surroundings. We attempt to order our own chaos on a daily cycle during the season. Each day we adapt and survive and choose where we play. Sometimes we have hot chocolate, a warm fire, fun times. At that same time, someone else is shivering in cold, wet snow with nowhere warm to go. If you are aware, what can you do? What should you do? Where we live and what we do and what we think and what we say will define our day to day. Once the ordering of chaos begins, depending on the hecticity, that's not a real word, the extremity of the chaos, no matter how extreme it is, as it becomes more extreme, our behavior becomes instinctual, but it is also our learned behavior. Our 8-year-old self, I talk about that in previous videos. Our 8-year-old self comes out, but also what we've learned up until that point. And that's what determines how we react. What the way is remember love in those moments. Not good, evil, red, blue, America, not America, cold, hot, man, woman. Remember this idea of the way, woo-wee, or love, and try to follow that. Truly believe that Earth is our mother. I truly believe. I had my finger over I. You can believe what you want to believe. I truly believe that Earth, it's basically a system, but it is our mother. It wasn't created by itself. I mean, we weren't created by just our mother. That energy, light, life comes from our Father. Love is the way and found by honoring both our mother, the earth, and our Father. Love is what keeps mom and dad together. Love is found by helping find love. Woo-wee, love is the solution. It becomes easier as it strengthens, but it changes with the seasons. My grandpa, my mom's father, Lloyd Lenning, he was a big part of my younger development. And I remember he used to really love to tell the story of the Three Little Pigs. He liked doing the voices, and he enjoyed telling the story. I also find it interesting now that I reflect back. A big portion of that story is about building a brick house for the wolves. And my grandfather, he made a point in his life of when he bought a house, it was a brick house. It had to be a brick house. I don't even have a straw house. I feel like I've worked pretty hard at my life to have as little as I have to show for what I've done. My reputation is sullied. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I'm not lazy. I challenge anyone to say that I haven't tried more to help than I have to hurt. And I currently try to help, not hurt. I have surrendered, but I do still fail. I failed yesterday. I have a track record of failure mixed with success. It doesn't seem like It doesn't seem like my success carries with me like my failure does. But the surrender is to love, to follow the way today, no matter where I am. If I start with honoring mom and dad, I'm starting on the right path for me. And it's really just that simple. So I tried to get control over my emotions during that, and I did okay. I'm just trying to do my best. And these videos do help me quite a bit because I struggle a lot with where I am and what I've done so far in my life, and trying to, because I have this new passion. And it's not because I'm worried about going to hell. It's more that I feel like there is something to this life that's been taken from us. And I can't change that. But what I can do is do my best to try to show people that where you put your attention and how you direct your thoughts and your action and your intent on a daily basis makes huge waves, regardless of where you're at. So you still have opportunity to make miracles happen with small steps. Do great. Be great. Have an awesome day out there.